How's it going, people? How's it going? How's it going?
Hello, my love.
Even though we're glitching a little bit,
We're super late too.
yeah, really
Super,
late.
super duper late.
We're super duper late because I had to throw this guy around like a rag doll real fast.
Why'd you have to do that again?
I don't know because you were acting like a jerk
Was I getting on your nerves?
a little bit, a little bit.
Now you feel my pain. The pain that I feel waking up every day.
I feel your pain waking up every day. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know.
As long as I ain't feeling that shit alone.
I don't see how. I don't see how. But it is what it is. Everybody.
Yo, yo, turn on the chat. Chat, 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 chat. Oh,
Oh
it's
yeah,
still
turn
set on
on. He
private.
said, "Yeah, so is mine."
If y'all can convince me to get back on
Oops.
Facebook tonight,
You got to convince this guy to get on Facebook.
because honestly,
He said, "Honestly."
not honestly speaking.
Oh,
Honestly, I'm not honestly speaking right now.
he said, "Honestly, he's not speaking."
I said, honestly, Ron Weasley, I am honestly not speaking right now. I'm not speaking right now to you, Ron.
What? Who's Ron?
Why is this shit froze?
I don't know, man. It's been like that.
It's like 10 minutes behind.
I know. There's nothing I can do about it. That's why. That's why I tried to do something new, but it didn't work out. And this guy's over here smiling and laughing
Kiki, do you rub me?
in a lapse.
Kiki.
Who the heck is Kiki, man?
They say that it's Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, they say that's who he's talking about.
Really? Kim
They say
Kardashian?
that's what the rumors are. I don't listen to rumors much,
Yeah,
but that is the rumor.
that is the rumor.
Yeah, I listen enough to hear it,
Hmm.
but not to, you know, give a shit.
Yeah.
Because I could give a shit less, honestly.
Oh man,
Like, I could fucking not give a fuck what any celebrity's
I gotta
doing.
I gotta make sure we can hear us.
Because I could give a shit
Okay, I had to
less.
make sure we could
About
hear.
what any celebrity's doing. Your favorite celebrity, fuck them.
I don't even watch that stuff. That's beyond me.
I quit watching movies and shit a long time ago. I
Well,
feel like I've seen everything. I can almost
yeah,
predict what I'm watching. You know what I mean? That's how you know you've watched too much TV.
yeah. Let's do that.
Like
There,
you can
boom.
only tell the same story with different characters so many times.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That is true. That is true. And you know what? I don't, man. I mean, I sit here and I watch movies with my kids. I can't say that I don't because they like certain movies, but they're not like into everything because they play video games more than they do watch movies. But when they see a movie that they're interested in, like say like the Avatar that's about to come out,
Or
they want
like
to.
the Halloween.
Yeah.
I can name several movies that you told me
Oh yeah.
like you guys were watching.
Yeah.
Either you couldn't hang or we was just talking or
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, there's been countless of times where I'm like, "Yo," and you're like watching kid with the movies. I'm like, "Damn,
watching
fuck me, right?"
watching movies with the kids. You said it backwards, bro.
The kids,
You're gonna be
why?
like, what?
What do you mean backwards?
You said watching kids movie.
Watching the movie with the kids.
Oh, I
That's what I
must.
said.
My bad. I misheard.
You're hearing backwards.
Yeah, I am.
Maybe I did say it. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Let's watch it back.
I don't. Oh, okay.
Let's watch that
So we
intense.
find. Oh, look, we finally caught up, people.
Let's uh, let's catch up on some of that quick action.
If you notice that I'm not wearing my hat today because since this guy, I had to throw him around and I was moving a little behind.
This was last minute. We did. This is not planned. I think this is the way we're gonna do it now, though. Is
To start running late.
yeah, and we're not even gonna have a topic. Like we're
No.
just gonna talk about ass and titties and
And how to try to unhook the bra like this.
yeah, and a bunch of good fun stuff. Family fun, good fun,
Well, I don't
not
know.
so family fun.
I don't know. Family fun would
Eh,
not be talking about sex and unhooking bras
sex,
with your
drugs,
kids.
and rock and roll. Huh?
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Yeah.
Woo!
The life of Brett Michaels.
Oh, the life of Brett. My name is not Brett Michaels, man. I am DJ Crow. DJ Crow.
Sounds like poison.
It is poison. Oh, I got a thing for everybody. How many people would like to see me and this guy learn how to DJ
I think that
with the
sounds
mixer?
interesting. I think that sounds interesting.
Since I get hit up anyway, people asking me to do events.
I think
and all
we
this.
should do it.
I think I'm gonna learn how to do it. Even though I'm probably even though I know how to do it already, but it's just I got to get the machine and get better at it because I'm not so good at it.
I'm going half.
You
We going half.
You're going half?
Yeah. By tax season, we'll get it.
By what?
By tax season, we'll get it.
By taxis?
Yeah.
Taxis?
Tax season.
Taxi cabs?
Tax season.
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, taxi cab. After taxi cabs come. After the taxi cabs come,
taxi. Hey, taxi.
And they usher in the guy from A Night at the Roxbury. Not
yeah.
Will Ferrell, the one that everybody forgets.
Oh, you're talking about he played
Chris Kattan.
Yeah, he played in a movie called Corky Ramone too.
Yeah, that shit's hilarious.
They're all
whenever the coke
they're
all up in his face.
I think that it was like silly that they busted the window every time they turned around.
Bro, that was like my favorite.
They're
movie. That was like my favorite movie fucking growing up.
And they were brothers and they shattered the window every time.
Who can convince me to get back on Facebook?
I don't think they're gonna convince you because man, they're not even.
We've only had
There was one person, but they disappeared.
Yo.
I don't know who it was, but you're gone. You need to come back. Come back.
We will find you.
He will find you. No. I'm not getting the charge.
This is
when he says
it's a pair. You can't with one. You can't have one without the other.
When he says we, he means him.
It's
by himself.
It's like Batman and Robin. It's like ketchup and mustard.
So which one am I out of ketchup and mustard?
Well, I'm ketchup because I only like ketchup.
How am I mustard, man?
Because you like mustard.
No, I don't.
All right, you can be honey mustard.
I'm not even gonna go down that road with you. He said,
"No, let's go down that road."
What road?
I don't know. The road that you're talking about.
I don't know. What are we talking about?
This lonely road of the Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
The Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
Yeah, the Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
Broken Dreams, my ass.
And I walk alone.
He said he does walk alone.
I walk alone. I would walk 500,000 more.
He walks alone, and I walk the line.
Yeah. Johnny Cash. They call him Michael Cash.
Hey, man, that's not my name.
Michael Cash Jr.
Michael?
I don't know.
Who the heck is Michael Cash Jr.?
I don't know. Just roll with it.
Michael Cash Jr.? I don't even know who Michael Cash Jr. is.
Hey, who can convince me to get back on Facebook? Because honestly,
I
don't miss it at all. I thought I was going to, but I definitely don't. Kind of just getting rid of all social medias.
Oh.
Besides for TikTok, I still got TikTok. That's the one. That's the one we should focus on. Decline of my pro. How are you guys? We are great.
We are doing really great.
Who's that? Kaisha?
No,
Keisha?
Keosha Owens.
Keosha.
Yeah, she's my
Oh.
my cousin's
How are you? How are you
cousin.
tonight? Keosha?
Yeah.
That's
She,
a different name.
yeah.
I've never heard that name. It's different. I
Well,
like it.
that's
Different's good.
that's that southern stuff right there, man. You gonna hear some different names. They name their kids all kinds of names out that way, like.
Jeffrey.
Well, there's people named Jeffrey out there, of course. Yeah.
I know. I'm just being stupid.
Well, most of them, I think they use letters out of their name to make their kids' name. Like me, I actually use letters out of my name and my grandparents' name to make my kids' name.
How are we doing tonight, guys?
I know, right?
We're just gonna interact with the chat tonight, so
Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome.
you're very welcome.
So, what's y'all's plans tonight? Nobody's going
What
out to
y'all
the bar. Nobody's partying.
Getting tipsy, a little topsy turvy.
We know it's Friday and everybody got off work and they're tired or they're either going into work.
I'm going out tonight. I'm gonna get totally sloshed.
He tries to get me to go, but I'm not into
I
it.
didn't even ask you if you wanted to go because I know you gonna be like, nah, I don't want to.
It's not that I say no, I don't want to. It's just I'm not into it anymore.
And you say it exactly like that. Don't lie. You say, no, I don't want to.
I just said I'm not into it, fool. I didn't say no.
Fool.
Now you just made me say no.
Nah, 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 yeah.
Start doing the.
Dude, I don't get how some people can make like 3 different sounds at the same time.
I don't know. That's kind of hard.
Like they'll be doing like
I can't do
and then they'll be like and I'm like, how the fuck are you?
Yeah, I
Like
can't
those
do
two
it.
at the same time. How are you doing that?
I can't do it. I used to get kicked out of class for beating on the
Like
desk.
the beatbox competitions. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I have. I can't do it, dude. They got some creative
That
shit they be
shit is
doing.
wild.
I can't do it. Man, you imagine me
Like,
up there. They'd be like,
I need you to make me a beat, purely beatboxing.
I'm sorry if that was a little loud. I had to laugh like that because I cannot beatbox. He's on his own with that one.
He's that
I can't even do it. Man, they got to be multi-talented with their mouth to be able to do that. I can't do it.
I don't get it. It don't make no sense to me. How about football? How many football fans we got in this place?
Man, ain't no telling.
And if you a football fan, what's your team? Who's your team? I'm the Carolina Panthers.
I'm not saying what team I am.
It's the Chicago Dumpster Fire.
Man, you know what? Go find your Pathfinders down the path.
I will. I'll walk that path.
Man, don't be talking about my team like that.
Alone.
Alone?
Don't talk about your team. You guys ain't.
Nah, I know.
You guys ain't really seen much since '85.
What?
You guys did make the playoffs or you guys did go to the Super Bowl when Devin Hester returned that against the Colts, like back in like 2003, 2004.
I don't remember. I didn't get.
Or maybe that was like 2006, 2007.
I was going to say, maybe I
Yeah,
didn't get to catch it. That's when in 2007 I was probably.
This year football's kind of been shit. Honestly, I hate Kansas City.
I think some of these teams,
like I like Tom Brady more than I like Patrick Mahomes.
Oh yeah. Now I'm gonna say it like this. Now my dad, he's supposed to be an Indianapolis Colts fan, but my dad, he likes to follow Peyton Manning to all the teams that he's been.
I knew a couple people like that.
I'm like, man, Dad. I was like, I thought you was a.
Nah, I'm just a Peyton Manning fan.
Yeah, that's what he told me. I'm looking at him like, what?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I can't hate on that. Peyton Manning was great.
I'm sitting there looking at my daddy like, what?
Peyton Manning was fucking incredible. I miss watching him play.
Oh yeah.
I'll miss Tom Brady playing, even though I can't stand the guy.
I don't really get into the. I just want to watch him play. That's it. That's
For
all
sure.
I'm in
I
it.
get
That's all
that.
I'm
That's
in it
kind of
for.
how I watch it now. Like, yeah, I like my team, but I ain't like emotionally invested in it like I was once before. I would, dude. I'd watch a game, Carolina would lose, and I'd be like, man, fuck this. And then I'd have like a whole bad week. Like, for what reason?
Yeah.
For a team that doesn't know who the fuck I am or
Oh
give a
yeah.
shit about me.
Yeah, man. I mean, if we was
Like, I
the
used to not miss a game. I had NFL Sunday ticket.
yeah.
I did not miss a Panther game.
Man.
Die hard, dog. Like Bruce Willis.
Bruce,
Yeah.
man, there's a lot of Die Hard movies, bro.
Meeting his death with an erection.
He said me.
Because he's dying hard. Get it?
Hey man, that's my favorite movie, dude. Don't be talking about Bruce Willis like that. That dude is a great actor.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
Now I want to. You know what? There is one movie that I do want to see. It's called The Tulsa King. It has Sylvester Stallone in it.
Sylvester.
Yep. And I think that'd be. I've never seen him as a mobster, so that'd be pretty cool to see him as a mobster.
A mobster.
And here, I actually like a lot of movies that him and. So like I've watched Tango and Cash, which that's Kurt Russell and Sylvester Stallone. And then my other favorite movie, my most movie that I'll sit there and watch and won't fall asleep on is They Live with
Oh,
Roddy
yeah.
Piper.
Yeah, that's good. Watch that movie. That shit's crazy. I swear to God, it's like the world we live in today.
I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
The bubble gun is out. The bubble gum.
I don't even.
The bubble gun. Spraying bubbles.
Oh man.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, I can't really. Well, I say I got a lot of favorite movies, like Going Fishing.
Yeah, that was that
With,
fat dude.
What fat dude?
Wasn't that fat dude in
You
it?
talking about Danny Glover and Danny DeVito? No. Danny DeVito. No.
I don't know. I ain't
can't
seen
remember
it.
his
If
name.
I seen it, I seen
Joe
it. when I was
Pesci.
like-
There you go. Joe Pesci.
Yeah, him.
There you go. My bad. Almost forgot his name there for a minute. Couldn't remember what it was.
We live in this bitch. How are we doing, everybody?
Man, what's up, everybody? I see people are starting to come in and watch.
We're trying to. Who can convince me to get back on Facebook?
I'm not going to convince them.
Who can convince me to get back on Facebook?
Can you convince them?
I don't think you can.
I can't. So
I think I need to just do the TikTok thing.
yeah.
And then we could go live there.
Yeah.
Which would be better.
We could just wipe Facebook off.
We should.
Off the
I was
planet.
gonna say we should do Twitch, but we shouldn't.
Do Twitch.
Yeah, no, we shouldn't.
What's a Twitch?
That
Oh,
place,
Twitch is for video gamers. From what
it's
my
for live streamers, dude. It's not just.
Oh, well,
it's not just gamers.
I got Twitch. I just don't use it.
Twitch. I Twitch sometimes too.
And here, that's funny. My uncle was like, send me a. My uncle's like, accept my friend request. I was like, dude, I don't play video games like you. That's not what I use Twitch for.
Accept his friend request for what?
For playing video games, to watch him play Grand Theft Auto, I think. I'm like, dude, I don't play video games like that.
Nothing more in this world that I would much rather fucking do than sit and watch somebody play Grand Theft Auto. That sounds fucking awesome.
I am not sitting there watching anybody play that.
That sounds great. What are you doing Friday? I'm gonna watch my uncle play.
No. Man, I am not sitting there watching my
tough
uncle
call.
play
My
that.
buddies invited me out, but I'm still leaning more towards Grand Theft Auto.
Man, I think what I'm gonna do is, my son said he wanted to do the Twitch thing with the video gaming. He's a lot younger. I mean, I can understand him doing it, but my uncle, come on now.
Why ain't she popping up on?
Oh no, but that's because she didn't say nothing. She's got a message first.
Oh.
Got a message in order to be up on the chat board.
Oh. This is my O face.
I mean, there is a number to call in, but I don't have it connected, so yeah.
I'm gonna get totally Oscar slaughtered tonight, dude.
He said he's gonna get totally Oscar Stallone tonight.
I'm gonna get straight backwoods haggard Nardog.
Well, while he's doing that, I'm gonna.
Backwoods haggard.
You know what?
Nardog.
I actually, you know what? If we was like out like where there was horses and stuff, I'd probably be the drunk one to jump over the fence and get on a horse and ride it while I'm drunk. I would literally
Like the Black Zorro.
I'm missing,
Did Zorro ride a horse?
huh?
Did Zorro ride a horse?
Yeah,
Did he?
yeah. How do you think he got around?
Who played him? Antonio
Banderas.
Banderas.
But before him, though, it was the.
Banderas.
But before him, it was the. I forget what his name is. I had it at the tip of my tongue and lost it.
See, I only watched that movie a couple times too.
Man, there's all
I
kinds.
didn't care for that movie. I feel like a lot of kids my age, whenever that movie came out, really liked that movie. And I like watched it like once and was like, huh, gay.
Dang, dude, you make me feel old. And
Old.
And here, man, when I watched that,
Old. I'm ancient.
Actually, you know what?
So that makes you what?
Don't even say it, because my kids always tell me, "Dad, you're about to be dust."
Duh. I was gonna say dirt, but
that's even worse than dust.
Tomato.
Tomato.
No, tomato.
Oh man, where are we, man? You know what? This looks so cool. Everybody thinks that I'm in my house right now, but we're actually not.
We're in the dungeon.
Dungeon. Oh yeah, that's right. I put a one of them blue screens behind us to make it look like we're somewhere.
We actually have an army of people standing behind us right now, but the green screen makes it look like it's just wall and sheet hanging up.
Oh yeah. Well, we did this, so
well, that's to hide the hostage.
To hide the what? To hide the what?
You heard me. People are gonna take it literal. They're gonna be like, "What?" If we had a bigger following,
actually,
definitely would.
Actually, honestly,
like, what the fuck did he just say?
Actually, honestly, the reason why we got that hanging up is because we got something behind there that we're not ready to reveal yet.
We're gonna reveal it next season of Problematic.
Yeah,
episode 1. You get 21 episodes of season 1.
Yeah, we ain't finished with this one yet,
nope.
So you gotta wait.
We got 4 more episodes, so.
And then we got some other things that we're about to do. Well, I'm about to do.
We gonna bring on any more people?
I don't know.
I've got a few people.
I know the last time I
got a dude that's like really wants to in February.
Okay,
he's like, can you hold?
Well, as long as he holds his word, you know how I am with that. If you don't hold your word, I'm not gonna invite you again.
I definitely feel you. How's it going, guys?
Oh, it's going good.
Sorry, I haven't been on much. Don't apologize.
Yeah, don't.
Living life. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I know, right? We all got to live our life. We don't pertain to it.
Shit, I ain't even been on Facebook.
I'm barely on
I deleted my Facebook account.
And I appreciate you calling me Mr. Potato Head, too. Or is that... I think that's her that called. I think that's you to call me Mr.
I'm pretty sure she was there that night.
Yeah.
Mr. Potato Head.
I was like, man, I'm still.
They call me Woody, but you don't want to know why.
I'm still on that. I need everybody to say Mr. Potato Head because this guy still needs to learn how to cook. Or I'm just gonna start a cooking show too.
Yeah.
And teach everybody how to cook.
It's gonna be called Cooking with the Crows.
Cooking with the what?
Cooking with the Crows.
He came
feasting with the bros.
Oh man.
Head east on that road.
Oh man.
I had to get some sleep before I rose.
See, he's lyrical. I'm not.
Lyrical, spiritual. Climbing out of a swimming pool. Yeah.
Ain't that so magical?
Add me to that cooking show. Ooh,
I sure will.
It'll be a contest. How about a cooking contest?
A cooking contest?
That would be cool.
How are we gonna do that though? Because
we could have like 5 people. We should do it. We could do like our own little fucking reality show thing.
Yeah. Because I got the camera. Look, I was trying to use this earlier, my GoPro.
The GoPro.
But I did. I don't. I just got it, so I'm not like really, used to using it yet. So I was trying to figure it out earlier. It didn't work out the way I wanted it to because I can't hear through like the headphones and the microphone. So I
Yeah, it's
gotta
kind of
figure that
weird. We
out.
got to figure it
Yeah,
out.
but it's good for on the go. So like if we're outside, it'd be perfect. Just have to get one of them things to hold it out like this while we're walking around. But definitely, if I add you to that cooking show, maybe we can like add her on to like a live and have her get 5 people together too,
Yeah, for
and
real.
then
Have them all cook like the same
yeah,
dish,
oh yeah, oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
and I'll be the judge.
But how are you gonna taste it though? That's the problem.
And the thing is I'm extremely picky.
Yeah, he is. But you know what? When he comes over to my house, I don't tell him what I put in half of my food.
Nah, it's best to keep it that way. Like, you know how on the cooking shows they go into great detail about the recipes?
Yeah, I
Don't do
don't do
that.
that. I
Don't do
don't.
that.
I don't go into great detail.
That'll turn me off really quick.
When he comes over to my house, I'll be like, "You hungry? Here you go." Just give it to him, and he'll be like, "Man, this is fire."
He'll be like, yeah, there's fucking
Then I
onions
tell him after he eats it,
and semen. And I'm like,
"Man, I
semen?
don't put semen in my food, dude.
That's what
That's
must have
nasty."
that's what must have made it taste so good.
See, he's got his head's in the gutter. You gotta forgive him, people.
I was born and raised in the gutter. What do you mean?
So if you was raised and born in the gutter, that means I'm from the streets.
My mind's not in the gutter, but my heart is always in the gutter.
Oh man, ain't this some stuff?
Home is where the heart is, so
Oh
they
well,
say.
yeah. Only in your dreams.
Uh,
That's
I don't
not.
know. That's not true.
I
Not
don't.
only in my dreams.
I don't know.
I don't know who I
Well,
am.
home for me is where the buffalo roam. I want to go home where the buffalo roam.
Get it? Spitting.
It's not spitting.
He's spitting over here.
Oh, man,
Oh my god.
I'm not spitting.
That was incredible.
I
Go.
think I think I
Go,
think the
DJ
I think the
Crow.
only thing that
DJ Crow.
I think the only thing I ever spit was when we did when we wrapped off of one of my beats for 2020. I think that's the only
was that
time
the
I was
B&B
lit.
2020?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Go crazy like Papa does with spinach.
I think that's the only time I was ever lyrical.
Yeah, well, what'd you say? DJ Crow.
DJ
Dropping
Crow making beats.
like bombs. Dropping beats like bombs. Fucking
Or dropping beats like bombs, blowing the top off. So
blowing the top off your spot.
yeah, now you can tell it's been a minute.
Motherfuckers is lost. They know I'm hot. Get crisscrossed, you Rick Ross. I slam his ass into a brick wall.
And if you guys want to hear that song, it's on YouTube. You just got to go to BUCY Entertainment.
And I'm your favorite. You know why? Because I've got big balls.
Oh man, oh man. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. One of these days, you gonna hit the right mind on somebody, and they gonna be like, "Okay, big fella, let me say him then."
Big feller. Yeah, right. That's whenever I run in the other direction. Like, get away from me.
Or it's gonna be,
You will never get this. La 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 la
or it'll
la.
be more like this. Hey, big fella, let me see them balls.
Yeah, right.
My name is Bubba.
I'll be like, baby, why is your voice so deep?
Oh man, we're just kidding. Oh man, we're just kidding. Well, I'm kidding.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think he's being for
I was
real.
joking the whole time, but I think he was being kind of serious.
No, I was not.
He was being kind of literal.
I was not being
Literally literal.
Mm-mm. They're two different words, bro.
I was 6 years old
6 years old for what?
when I got lost in the mall.
Mm.
Random topic. You ever been like I was scared shitless, man. In the arcade,
Oh yeah.
I like whoa. I'm like freaking the fuck out. My heart like just started pounding. I'm like,
Now the only
Oh my God, where is my fucking family?
now I didn't get
I run out of the arcade and I look down and
yeah.
there was glass like on the like railway the rails like that was keeping you
Yeah.
from falling to the
Oh
first
yeah.
floor, and it was glass right there, and I'm fucking looking and I see my mom walking and I'm like "Ah!"
Hey, you know
She
what?
looked up and she was like, oh my God, she like ran up there. I made her boyfriend look like an idiot.
And here I had never got like lost. The only thing that's ever happened to me is when I was younger. I seen a bike I wanted, and I threw a hissy fit, and I fell out on the floor like most kids do. And my mom and my dad looked down at me. They're just like, "You go ahead and you lay there and you cry the way you're crying." And they walked off and left me. I'm like, man, did you just leave me? And I got up.
You never loved me anyway.
They're like, man, they're like, are you done crying and throwing a fit?
Yeah,
I'm like,
I'm done.
yes.
I'm scared
You
now.
left me. They're like, well, we left you because you embarrassed yourself. I'm like, okay, whatever.
If I'm embarrassed, y'all embarrassed too.
Oh man, my mom till this day, if she was to get on here right now or on YouTube or on Facebook and watch this, and she'll be like, "What are you talking
She
about?"
would freak
Yeah, she
out.
would. She would tell me that
She's
this
so
is.
old school.
Yeah, she is. She really is. She'd tell me straight out. She'd be like,
Ain't nothing wrong with that though.
I mean,
I think older people can learn from young people, and the
yeah, we
younger
learn
people
from young people every
can
day.
learn from the older people.
True that. True that. Well, most
Everybody's
parents.
trying to
Well,
think they like acting like they got it all fucking figured out, and
well,
ain't nobody got this shit
well.
figured
See what
out.
my
We're
mom.
just
She.
all trying to do our fucking best.
Yeah. Well, see what my mom. She came from like I'm not gonna say a rich family, but like a middle class family. That my grandma worked really hard to like achieve all the stuff that she had. So my mom, I mean, back when I was younger, we lived in the projects, and I mean, she had food stamps. Now, till this day, since she's a nurse, she's like the head nurse at where she works. Now she'd be like, if I handed her my food stamp card, I'd be like, "Can you grab me something?" She'd be like, "No." She's embarrassed to use it because she got money to spend. I'm like, wow. I think this generation need an ass whooping
I think that's
for sure.
uh
Oh yeah,
I'm not gonna say that that's. I think that's wrong because I definitely think so. A lot of people use their mouth and like expect nothing to happen,
well, I
like
mean,
using it in disrespectful ways. I do think that the older generation
yeah.
did have attitude problems and got super pissed off over the littlest fucking
I
things.
don't know, man.
At
Honestly,
least from like some of the older people that I've had in my life,
yeah,
I can say that they're short fused,
yeah.
and I don't think that's like a great character quality.
Dude, I can't say nothing because
But it depends on the situation
like
too.
like my generation, you talk and got an attitude with somebody. I'm like, why you got an attitude and get your ass whooped?
I don't see nothing wrong with the fucking being respectful. My mom brought me up that way though, was treat everybody like
Yeah.
you want to be
Oh yeah.
treated. And like for the most part I've held true to that. And that's something that
Well, I
I've
think.
held to my heart and have
Well, well,
carried forward, and I never let it like fuck with me. Like
yeah,
how people will fuck you over and a lot of people will turn into the people that they hate and do the same exact things that they were doing to
yeah,
them. And whereas I can't say I've never done it
yeah,
because I have been to that level before,
yeah,
but I've managed to find that
yeah.
like treat people how you want to be
She's
treated.
she
And
said, "Hell yeah, you will." Uh, Man, the thing that I don't get, I get that the younger kids they like them skinny jeans or whatever the hell they call. I see grown ass men my age wearing that shit. How in the fuck are you
my thing
fitting
is
your ass in them jeans,
my thing is like I don't. No, I don't want to say it because then I think like there is another episode.
dude?
Like I feel like you should be able to wear whatever you want
I
to
mean, you
wear.
can, but I just don't get it. Well, see me, I mostly feel
With that being
comfortable.
said, I wouldn't. Nah, I wouldn't want. But like if I was with the girl, I wouldn't want her dressing like a hoe, like
Yeah,
super
yeah,
provocative and like nah. Like I like a woman with class.
you got that right. Man, have you ever seen what was that? There's a TV show with Jamie Foxx in it. He had his one of his employees had got him some skinny jeans. He came down the stairs like
Yeah.
that's
They've
how
done
I would
that several times in movies,
that's
though.
how I would be. I mean, honestly, I'd probably rip them.
I don't. I used to because the pants that I'm wearing tonight, they're super fucking baggy. I don't
Yeah,
know if y'all can
that's me
tell.
right there. I love
They're
bagginess.
they're
I need
super fucking baggy, and I used to dress like super baggy all the time.
yeah, I
Like
need
in
room to breathe.
early 2000s. I would say around like 2009, 2010s, whenever I started
Oh,
kind of like wearing like the tighter jeans. But I used to be that same way. I was like, man,
I've always been
I
like
ain't
that.
ever wearing no fucking skinny jeans, and they're not as uncomfortable as what
Yeah,
I thought they were gonna
but
be.
you grew up right in the middle of a different generation than me, though.
No, for sure. Yeah.
And here I'm an '80s baby, man. I'm straight up '80s all the way. I remember when they started doing when Chris Cross and them started wearing baggy clothes and reversed it and had it wearing it backwards and stuff like that. I remember that. And that's when it all started and changed for me. I was like, yeah, I felt comfortable with these baggy clothes on. I went to school with
Uh,
overalls on, with one hanging down and the other one over my arm.
Baggy clothes are definitely more comfortable. I think for like my body type, though, I don't
Yeah,
think that the baggy look was more for me because if
yeah.
anything, it just made me look
Mm,
even more skinny. And
She said, "Yep, the great."
that's kind of why I did wear bigger clothes
Yeah,
because I was trying to
you right.
hide how skinny I was.
You right. '80s was a good year. Now look, now my oldest son, he
Hey,
actually
Michael Crow Sr.
what's up? Now look, check it out. My oldest son, he's so bony, like this guy. He actually fits in them jeans, and they're still baggy on him. But my second oldest one, I got him a pair that was too tight one time. You know what he told me? He was like, "Dad," he was like, "Take these back. These are too tight." I was like, "Really?" He was like,
There are
"I need
some
some
that are too
baggy
tight.
clothes, Dad." He's like, "I want jeans like yours." He's like, "I don't want that." I was like, "Cool. I'll
I
go get
don't.
you some different
If your
jeans, man."
jeans show your fucking package, they're too tight.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll see fucking dudes like, yeah, it's like, ooh.
Oh
I don't know.
man.
I've been told to wear fucking gray sweatpants
Yeah, I've been told
by
that too.
girls before, and I'm like,
I've
no.
been told that too, but you know what? I always if I wear sweatpants, they're
That's
always
for
baggy.
me to know, and that's for the select few that I choose
Yeah. Oh yeah. And here
to know what's
now I'm
going
not gonna
on.
lie. I got sweatpants I feel comfortable in, but they're not tight.
Yeah.
The way they want them to be. I got them baggy, so it's like extra baggy. So I wear extra baggy clothes when I wear them, so that way I feel comfortable.
What did it for me, like with the super baggy clothes? I was wearing my brother's. He had this fucking like velvet jumpsuit.
Oh,
It was like
I
a
remember them.
tracksuit. Oh, it was so sweet. It was velvet. It was so nice. It was so soft. And anyway, I'm in PE and I'm playing basketball. And anyway, like the pants were below my shoes.
Yeah.
Like underneath my shoes. Like I was stepping on them all
Oh
fucking
yeah.
day.
Oh yeah.
Too big. And anyway, I'm running in PE and and it's underneath the bottom of my shoe and I
Yeah.
fucking slip
Ooh.
and wham, land flat
Ouch.
on my back. Bah!
Oh, that was kind of loud.
Oh well, and fucking and knocked the fucking wind out of me. And
Ooh.
I leaned up like really quick. I can't
Mm.
breathe, so I'm like, but it's so loud because of all the kids, and I'm fucking like literally dazed and confused, like about to start bawling my eyes out, and I ran into the bathroom and like fucking went into
Yeah.
the stall and
Oh
was like
yeah. Oh yeah.
crying, and luckily nobody saw me.
Hey
I got to
Caitlin,
cry all by myself.
I was gonna tell you, we had Bo Little's Fatal on here, and we had OTP Stevo.
Willie Kirksey.
Who's
I
that?
don't
I
know.
don't know who Willie Kersey is.
I think
Oh, never mind. I do because he sent me a friend request. Never mind. I do.
he's messaged me a few times.
Okay. Has he?
Yeah, I don't know. Part of me wants to get back on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I mean,
I don't.
I told
There's a
him happy
lot.
birthday the other day.
How am
I
I
didn't know he
supposed to
rapped.
promote shit if I ain't
Yeah,
got
that is
Facebook?
true. That is true.
Like, and all the people that fuck with me are on my
Yeah,
Facebook.
and I can't help you promote it. And here, man, yeah, you got to watch them YouTube videos. Or yeah, you can watch it on YouTube. We have Fatal on here. We haven't had Willie on here yet. Maybe we can set something up with him.
Yeah, we did have Fatal and
And
Bo.
Bo Littles and
Yeah.
OTP Stevo. Yeah. So I guess we're just gonna have to work on that and we'll have to get Willie
Kirksey.
Kersey.
Willie Kirksey. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm saying his name
I'm pretty
right.
sure that's the dude that used to hang out with the guy that my baby mama dated
What's
for a
up,
little
Bo
bit.
Littles?
What up, guy?
Yeah. I know we ain't been on here a whole lot,
We should
but
have some like music. We should be passing some blunts.
yeah, man.
We should pass the J, y'all. Pass the fucking J, man.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I
I've
didn't.
seen Bo. That's how you should cover him.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Willie is, yes, he's releasing his song for Sis that got shot recently.
Oh. Oh yeah, I remember her talking about that.
R&B Thug Chicago.
Mm. I didn't know he rapped though. I mean, he didn't. I mean,
he
that's.
sings.
Oh, he sings.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
pretty
I
sure
didn't know
he
that.
sings.
I did not know that.
I mean, I'm sure he can rap too, but I think more of what he does is more.
Okay, I didn't even know. I didn't know.
Is more like singing.
Oh, okay.
I wish I could sing. I'm gonna just do a song where I'm singing,
Go
and I'm
ahead.
gonna tell Jordan. I'm gonna tell Jordan whenever I go. I'm gonna be like, don't fucking just let me do it. Because I think we all can sing. Like,
Yeah.
and just because I'm not hitting the perfect note doesn't mean that your voice sound like shit.
Yeah.
Like, as long as your voice ain't cracking and
Oh man,
fucking,
and here I don't know how to sing. I sound like a broken record.
Like,
So I don't
I've
even
heard
try.
plenty of like artists that I don't feel like they have a great singing voice, but they have good rhythm. If they're singing to
Right on, Bo Littles.
the right instrument in their music, I feel like their voice sounds good.
Oh yeah. And here, if I was to sing, I'd have to use some auto tune or something because I sound like a broken record. There's ain't no way I can hold a note.
I don't. I think auto tune is overused.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
I think it
it's
could be
good for certain
I think it could
things.
be a good tool for like training wheels, like kind of. You know what I mean? But I never really dug like artists
Yeah.
that like drown their shit in auto tune though.
Oh
Never
well,
really
I
have.
wouldn't drown my stuff in auto tune. Well, there'd be some parts that would probably need it, but not all of it.
Like, I'd tell Jordan, I'd be like, keep it at a minimum with the
Yeah.
auto tune.
But
Like a minimum.
you know what auto tune's really supposed to be used for? It's supposed to get rid of like the dry, like
It's supposed to.
overreach parts of your vocals.
It helps you reach notes that you can't
Yeah,
hit.
but it makes it
It's
sound
literally
crisp.
like training wheels.
But it makes it sound crisp though.
Until T-Pain started using it.
Well, T-Pain, man, he's pretty good at it.
Yeah, but
I like
but
the way he makes
also
it
for
sound.
like that specific kind of sound, you gotta add the reverb in there
Yeah.
too. Like, you can't just do it with
Oh
auto-tune.
yeah.
And that's another thing I'm trying to
Yeah.
excuse me, explain to Jordan.
I think it was. I think you. I
It's
think.
just he's so used to the music that he does,
Yeah. Well, that's
and
because.
he's such a he is very musically inclined.
Yeah.
Like, he can play every string
Oh
instrument
yeah.
and shit.
He be getting
And he
down on
can
that guitar.
sing. He can fucking sing,
Oh
and
yeah.
he can actually hit the notes.
Yeah.
And I think since he's like wrapped up into that, I'm not saying that I can't
You
listen
right.
to him and
T-Pain
learn
do
from
be
him.
rocking.
T-Pain was good. Yeah, and he originated like the auto tune.
Yeah.
Like, he's the
Yeah.
one who like
I just
got famous for it.
And here it's just awesome how he did it though. I mean, he didn't like go overboard with it, but it just sounded awesome the way he used it. Because he was like, he had that song "Buy You a Drink."
See, I like T-Pain. I like T-Pain a lot.
Oh
It's
yeah.
it's
Oh
like
yeah.
the rappers that started doing that like
Yeah.
afterwards.
And here
After
and
T-Pain, and then Like back in the 80s and 90s, like
Yeah.
early rap, if you was copying someone's style, you were whack as shit.
Back in what?
Back in like 80s, 90s, if you was copying
Oh,
somebody's style, if you wasn't coming
yeah.
100% original, you were whack as
There's a
fuck.
lot of people that was doing that back then, copying other people's style, and then I
And
tried.
people would call you out on it and fucking, and you
Yeah.
would be like, shit, like fuck, I'm caught.
Oh man, you know what? I actually, I never tried that, but I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Probably back when I was in high school, I was probably easy for me to like come up with some shit, just like freestyling. But now it's just like, man, I just sit back, do this, make the beats now. I went a long way from making beats and tapping on my desk and getting kicked out of class.
Mm-mm.
So now, look,
Majority of time, like in class, I'd have been drawing. I wouldn't say I was writing.
yeah,
I was drawing. I was a drawer.
uh, yeah, that's my second oldest son. He loves to draw. And here, my oldest one. Now I'm gonna tell you this: my oldest one, I could sit here and make a beat, and if he was like, anxious about that beat, he'll actually take and redo it because he just feels like he needs to like show me out somehow. So
Right.
that's like his thing. Every once in a while, he'll come down here and he'll be like, "Dad, look, I remixed your beat." I'm like, "What?" I'm
He's
like,
like
"Why?"
animated 100 times better.
Oh, what you trying to say, man? What you trying to say? I ain't that good.
Yeah, I'm saying that's how he's doing it. It just because I never beat my dad in shit.
Yeah, I mean,
For
it's
real. Like the last basketball game we played, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking smoke you, dude. And I couldn't make a fucking shot. I was fucking missing fucking the wide open fucking layups. I'm like, are you serious? What is wrong with me?
oh yeah, you can draw too. It's peace to you. That's cool. And here, I don't know. He's up there right now drawing, or if he's not drawing, he's probably playing this game. It just depends on how he feels or what kind of mood he's in when he draws.
I don't. I still kind of draw a little bit every now and then.
Yeah. And here, you know what?
Not too much.
I forgot to tell you that. You know what my parents did because I got kicked out of class a lot. They was like, you know what? We're gonna sign. They signed me up for like these music classes because I couldn't help it, man. It was just a habit to beat on the desk and make a beat while I was in class. And so they're like, man, and here junior high, I got kicked out of class a lot. So my mom, she was like, she went over there and talked to the principal and the teacher. She's like, he needs to be in a music class. So I went to a music class
I always
and
love
they
music.
taught me how to play guitar a little bit. I'm not very good at guitar as like, you would think I would be. And here I struggle with the piano still, but I do my best. But I mean, I still get my stuff done and it sounds good.
Right.
But I struggle with it every once in a while. I'm not the best in the world, but you know what my motivation is Scott Storch.
Mm-hmm.
That's the guy that made some of Dre's beats. That guy is like my inspiration right there.
I listen to Smart Rapper.
Smart rapper.
Yeah. Rob Level's his name,
Yeah.
and I don't. I mean, he's not super big, but I mean, he does make music for a living,
Yeah.
and like is helping assist other artists on their way up,
Yeah.
like get to the level at least that he's at,
Oh
which is
yeah.
putting yourself in a position
Oh
to
yeah. And here
do something good.
what I got focused on is one day I'm gonna meet Dr. Dre.
Doc Drazy,
I'm gonna end up meeting Dr. Dre. So that way I can get in it so that way I can like
you know what?
link up.
They gonna meet me.
So the way I see it though is it'd be cool to like for him to be like, hey, I wanted to talk to you. Maybe we can, collab or something and make something. Hey, that'd be cool as shit.
Be dope.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It'd be dope.
Oh yeah. Well, it's gonna happen one day. And I'm gonna and I work on my beats. If you go and listen to my YouTube channel, there's some on there, but I've gotten better since then.
Right?
I've gotten way better.
Well, shit, and those was like years ago.
Well, not all of them. Some of them were recent.
Yeah.
Not too recent, but maybe like last year. I made them before. Well, when I was still learning how to do the drums.
What is your YouTube?
DJ Crow? DJ Crow.
DJ Crow twice?
No, it's just once. It's the capital D, capital J, dot, capital C, capital R. It's all capital. I'm just gonna say that. That's the best way to find me. It's all capital.
It's all capital.
It's all caps.
Hell yeah.
Man, what happened to everybody, man? I thought we had more people than 2.
We did. I don't know.
We lost 3 people.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to keep people.
Yeah,
to
I think-
fucking. I mean, they're probably watching from their phone.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
hard to
they're at
keep people
work.
to fucking like stay watching the same video for an hour.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I know we do be on here for a while, but hey,
It's just cool to interact.
yeah. I thought YouTubing was supposed to be like, long and
Yeah, and drawn out like sex.
well, unlike most podcasters, they actually have a script that they go by. We don't do that.
That's why we're better. We're better than you.
We just
and
don't
We know it.
We just don't do that. I just don't see wasting paper to put down a lot of things on there.
I mean, but we have done that.
Yeah, we did at first.
I like the flow of whenever we kind of improvise.
Yeah. Well, I
And
think
we
it works
touch
out
on-
better.
We touch on many topics. We can continue to interact with the
Oh,
chat.
yeah.
I feel like whenever we need to stick to like
I know-
like some kind of like fucking foundation of like whenever
Yeah.
we're working with people, like
Oh,
whenever
yeah.
we have a guest, like we have like
Yeah.
specific questions
Then-
we're gonna ask. We know, like we talk to them before they
Yeah.
come on, and we know topics that we generally ask. Well, what I generally ask is what they want to talk about,
Yeah.
what is a no-go, what they will not talk about, and generally, I mean, you should just know that,
Yeah.
like just being a person.
Um,
Most people's boundaries are your boundaries
Yeah.
too.
Unlike him, I just come off the top of the head and just start asking questions.
Besides for me, I have no boundaries. I for real will talk about anything.
I won't.
I will talk about whatever. It
I
don't
won't.
matter.
I will
It
not.
don't matter. You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it.
Hey,
I'd like to have a conversation with Joe Rogan.
really?
No,
What-
probably
what-
not.
I wonder
I'm
how.
not that big
I think
of
that
a fan
I
of it.
think. I
But
think
they
that
say
would-
he's like a great fucking listener, and he asks
Yeah.
like questions that nobody ever asks.
I think y'all would start yelling at each other and getting loud to talk over one another, and probably end up
I
cussing.
don't know. That's what Joe's like good at. Joe don't interrupt people.
Oh,
If anything, it, like is sometimes whenever he's talking, like people will like jump in, and sometimes he'll be like, "Hey, like, let me finish what the fuck I'm saying,"
yeah.
or he'll just let the person have it.
Unlike us.
Depends on if what he's saying, if he feels like it's super important and needs to be heard.
Yeah. Unlike us, we interrupt each other.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know. I
yeah.
know. I know. We both got a lot to say. I try not to interrupt him a lot. But he started it. I had to start doing it.
at the very beginning, I was interrupting the shit out of you. I'm like, "Shut up, let me
like
talk."
unlike that one day you just talked the whole
I
episode.
know you were just sitting there. I'm like, fucking just going.
I'm like, okay, never mind. Just forget it. Don't say nothing.
You
Just let
try
me
saying
talk.
something, and I'm like, yeah, and then I get back to what I was talking about.
I was trying to see where
Watching that back through, I'm like, God, I'm such a fucking.
I was trying to
douche.
see where it was gonna go because I was like, man, I wonder if he's gonna make an ass of himself.
I
But you
don't give a
didn't.
fuck if I didn't make an ass.
You
out of
didn't.
myself.
You didn't.
Only way I can
don't
make an
think you did.
ass out of myself is if I think that I made an ass out of myself. I don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks.
No, I know you didn't.
Oh man, you made an ass out
No,
of yourself.
that-
Who said?
No, that just went through my head when you were like when I
Who's-
was just
who
sitting
said?
there. I'm
Huh?
like, no, it just went through my head that one episode where you were just talking. I'm like, man, just don't make an ass of yourself.
You was praying for my downfall, wasn't you?
No, I wasn't.
He was praying for my downfall,
I was
people.
not.
You heard it here first.
Okay, yes, yes, I was fucking praying for your downfall. I was like, I hope this motherfucker falls.
I hope he stands up and the microphone goes right through his skull. I don't know how that's possible, but I hope it happens.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't pray for your downfall, bro.
I don't pray for anybody's downfall.
I don't want nobody to fall. I
If
want to see
anything,
everybody be lifted up and sit on top of the mountain with me.
just as long as I'm not carrying you.
Yeah, I don't want to carry nobody.
Like, you got to pull your own weight.
If I got to carry you, you're gonna fall.
If you need to be babied, you should just, not be a baby,
Mm.
especially if you're an adult.
Who's gonna be babied?
I don't know. A lot of people. I feel like that's why this young generation, as she was saying earlier,
Yeah.
I feel like that's why there's a lot of this young generation is the way that they are.
Mm. And here, I know back in like, I know when I graduated high school, I had a friend that always told his girlfriend, he'll look over at her, and then he'll look at her son because it's not his son, but he always told her, he's like, stop babying that boy and pop the titty out his mouth.
Well, whenever they're spoiled and they're used to getting what they want, that's the kind of dude. Like, if it's a boy, that's the kind of fucking dude that like gets rejected by a girl and is like,
Yeah.
"Fine, fuck you fucking
Yeah.
bitch. I don't even fucking like you anyway. You're dumb, and your twat probably stinks."
No, that's too far.
Like, that's the kind of people, like, whenever you're spoiled and you never hear no.
Yeah.
Like, that's the kind of people you fucking create.
Yeah.
Is the fucking person that fucking doesn't give a shit about anybody else
that is
besides
true.
for their own selfish wants and desires.
I think that everybody should learn at some point some disappointment and rejection.
Well, that's good, and I think all this fucking, like, they're trying to fucking, like, silence people, and I don't think, like, we need to deal with our emotions. Like, people,
Yeah.
like, oh, you can't say that. It makes me think. It make me feel this. Like, I get
Yeah.
it, and we shouldn't be saying things to hurt people.
Yeah.
But it's not bad. It's
Well,
not like it's not the end of the fucking world. It's not gonna kill you, and what don't kill you makes you
yeah.
stronger.
And here, if it doesn't get nipped in the butt now, it's just gonna be an ongoing process.
Wait, and that's kind
That'll
of what's
never
wrong with the
change.
fucking world is the fucking so many people became so spoiled, and now my feelings, my feelings are hurt.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You can't raise a man that shit is dead. Well, I can say that I mean I got raised different. So I mean I got boys that I'm raising. They're not babied at
It's
all.
I don't men. I
Well,
don't. We have a way different life than women,
yeah,
though, too.
the-
And there's pros and cons of both.
yeah.
Of being either a woman or a man. There are pros and cons to both.
Well, I think women like at some point that depends on like if they got an ignorant ass boss, they struggle with their job sometimes because their boss is a jackass.
Well, I feel like even if you have males in there, like
Yeah.
if the dudes if the boss is not a good fucking leader,
Mhm.
ain't that nobody respects him enough
Yeah.
to give a fuck about their job.
Oh yeah, that is true on that too. I feel like at some point,
Like, I'd jump over the moon for somebody that was in that position that I fucking cared about.
yeah,
Like, and respected and looked at them like a good fucking leader. But if they're not, I'm not sorry
Yeah.
that your leadership skills are poor, and I
And-
don't feel like following your lead.
yeah. And here I think that's why we got a lot of feminists now.
And I feel like that is why women sometimes will do that in the workplace, is because
Yeah.
the leadership role that is supposed to be filled by somebody who's competent
Yeah.
and and has a grip on their emotions.
Oh, yeah.
and it doesn't take their shit out on them.
Yeah.
And working
True.
for a lot of factories around here, that happens a lot.
Yeah,
You would
I
not
noticed.
believe the people that are in positions that probably shouldn't have that fucking position.
Because they don't know how to.
Because
they don't know how to use
answered a
their
couple
people skills.
because they answered a couple questions right in a fucking interview.
Oh wow. Well, if that's all it takes, well, let me.
Like,
go
I don't
be-
give a fuck what you know. How do you perform under pressure?
Well, if that's all it takes, let me go and apply for their job because I can do it a lot better.
Because that's the true character of somebody. Whenever you apply pressure, what do? That's the true character.
They try to smoke you out.
Whenever people are happy and fucking and have nothing going on,
They want you to be miserable just like them.
no.
Some of them
I'm
do.
saying whenever they're happy
Oh,
and shit.
whenever they're happy.
I don't know. I lost what because I lost what
I'm
I was
sorry.
saying. It's good.
You lost what man, you'll get it back.
Oh well.
Shit, my bad.
Oh well.
Life goes on, right?
it ain't it ain't nothing.
He'll
It ain't
think
nothing but a
of,
ting.
he'll come back out with it.
But I don't. It's frustrating. And I work for a place that wants me there 6 days a fucking week. And like everybody there is tired of doing 6 days a week. They've been doing it for like over 2 years now. Like you get a new job
Yeah.
for sure.
She's
But
yeah, I go.
I don't. I think we need to force like workplaces' hands and demand fucking respect and but that means that the business that's their customers, like I don't know, in a way they've got this system set up. Humans are so impatient, but
Yeah.
we're the ones who create it. We want more and we want it faster. And then you got people that don't want to fucking work or so I don't in a way they got us by the balls.
Yeah.
I don't know, but we should demand more respect and shit from workplaces.
Yeah.
I think the workplaces need to change. I definitely do. There's a lot of disrespect going on, and every workplace that I've ever worked in, lots of disrespect, lots of fucking like. How do you make that better? It's not one individual's fault. I think it starts from the top, and like the pyramid scheme.
Mm.
It starts with the leadership from the very fucking top, and fucking
Like a food chain.
yeah, works its way
Mm.
down. And I feel like the way that the reason why the workplace is the way it is because the top dude's using manipulation and fear tactics on
Yeah.
the guys below him, and then
Mm.
they're using manipulation and fear tactics on the guys fucking below
That's
them,
how it normally
and
goes.
then it just fucking goes down
Mm.
until it's passed on to the last people,
Yeah.
which would be your fucking blue collared people
Mm.
or you know
He ain't lying. He ain't lying. I think a lot of people pay for like say like if you get like some people that take over for people that like get fired or there's a new person up in line to take that job,
yeah.
that I think that it gets ruined for them if they're a good person and they're a good boss and they're a good leader. I think that gets ruined because then they're like, we're gonna have another jackass as our boss, and I think that goes through some people's heads like that.
Well, until they get to know the
Yeah,
person, really, though.
yeah, true.
I mean, if a person's a good leader, a person that person's gonna be either he's gonna fucking get the leadership position, but most people that would make good leaders, they won't allow them to get that position
Yeah,
because a lot of those people don't want that person that's gonna go against the fucking grain. They want the person that's gonna use fear and manipulation tactics.
yeah, but that's
But
not
I'm
how it
saying
should be.
that's not the way to get me to want to do something. If anything, that's probably gonna slow me down.
Yeah,
And I'm all for being a team player, but if the leadership's not there and I feel like I could do a better fucking job, why am I going to try and make him look better whenever I know for a fact I could do a better job?
yeah, that's true.
But if I was in a position out there, I would tell our customers, "Hey, we've been running our guys fucking ragged for years.
Yeah,
They don't fucking ever have a full weekend to themselves. Like I'm gonna give them the next 6 months. The next 6 months, they don't have to work fucking the 6 days if they don't want to.
oh,
But that
yeah,
would shift everybody's
yeah,
energy
oh yeah,
so fast. And those people would be so grateful just for those days.
yeah,
Just for those days. And then guess what? If I'm feeling good and I'm at work, I get a lot more done.
yeah,
I don't feel as good. Guess what? I'm not running as keep your people happy, more shit will
oh
get
yeah,
done.
oh yeah. And see, and here pretty much that's why I do what I do. Because I mean, I've had some bosses, and some of my bosses were like assholes to the key.
Dick faces.
Yeah. So now I do what I do, and I enjoy doing what I do, and I'm comfortable doing what I do. So I'm happy with what I do. I don't have nobody breathing over my shoulder telling me I'm doing it wrong.
Well,
You,
ain't nothing wrong with being told that you're doing something wrong, especially if you
eh,
are doing something wrong.
well,
And
no,
that's another thing that I think people can like work on is
yeah,
like
but
seeing people get trained and shit,
yeah,
and some people don't like you to point out that they're wrong. But
yeah,
if I'm training you, I'm gonna tell you you're doing wrong.
yeah,
But there are people who aren't good trainers and shouldn't be training
yeah.
people.
And see, all you gotta do. So I'm gonna say it like this: the way I was is like you gotta show me once.
Everybody hell has a role. It's
Yeah,
just most of the people that have the roles ain't playing the role that they should have.
yeah. All I need to be doing, all I need is for them to show me once, and I know how to do it. I'm good. I don't need them after
For the
that.
most part, it's that way for me too. But I mean, there are things that I have struggled with that maybe I even had to be shown 5 or 6 fucking times.
Yeah,
I don't.
mm,
It depends on what it was.
yeah. It's certain things for me that I catch on fast to do, and then I think it's depending on if I like doing it or not. But yeah, you're right. Some people do get treated the worst.
The ones that run that place get
Yeah,
treated the worst.
they do.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is. The people at the very fucking bottom are the ones that's carrying all the fucking weight, that all the money is being made from them showing up to work every day. Yeah, no, they're definitely being mistreated.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
It's
It
I don't
happens.
it's sad, but I think that's what people need to realize is like as long as everybody stands together, but you can't fucking do that. Everybody's so divided. Oh, well, I need this job and I can't because I just fucking took out a new loan on a
Oh
fucking
yeah,
$80,000 truck that I didn't fucking need. I had one that was fucking just a little bit fucking, older that
yeah,
had nothing wrong with it, but I needed to get an upgrade so I can show off to people that I don't really care
yeah.
about. I don't understand why humans work the way they work,
I think
man.
I think if
It's so dumb.
I think if I was going to take out a loan, it'd be towards something useful that I'm going to be able to create a bigger chain of something instead of going to get a car. I don't need another car. I got one. I would start. I mean, if I'm going to take out a loan, I'm going to start a business, and
That's the only thing I would take the loan out for.
that's
Fuck,
that's what I would
fuck a
take one
loan
out
for a
for.
house. Fuck a loan for a car. I can buy a fucking car. I
Mm,
can.
I'd say it like
I'd much
this.
rather rent for the rest of my life
Yeah,
if I didn't become fucking rich. If I became rich, yeah, I would buy my
I
house.
I say
But
I say take that loan, create a business because you got to create it. I mean, if you create a business, it's gonna struggle for a little bit, but you know what? It's gonna be worth it in the
it
long
all
run.
depends on your marketing.
Yeah,
And
that
marketing,
too.
and if you got that much money, then you can market your shit exactly the way
Yeah,
that it needs to be.
yeah, and you'll be successful. I think.
It's all about how your product's being
Yeah,
perceived,
and here
and how you make your people feel.
yeah, I'm for
It's all
one.
about the people's feelings.
I'm for
It
one.
really is.
I would, like I said, I would take and do like you said too. Make sure everything's marketed right. Create my own business, and then later I'll work my butt off to get it like to where it needs to be, and then the employees will come when I have the enough.
Well, and that's how most places get started up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I know it's going
Is
to take a lot of hard work and sweat.
the person grinds it out, and that's why you got the CEO,
Yeah.
that person that did so much, and then yeah, he brings in all those people, but
Yeah.
then that's the person that you end up hating is the guy that's at the very fucking top using fear and manipulation tactics
Yeah. I
on
wouldn't
his
do
guys
all
below
that.
him. And I'm not saying every person's that way,
Yeah.
but there are a fucking lot of them, and especially corporate. Like if
Oh
it's
yeah.
corporate, that's definitely had like fucking like Walmart. Really, the fucking Walton family isn't rich enough. Like I think their employees deserve more.
Yeah.
Not because of the work
I
that they're doing, but because of who they're working
yeah. I've
for.
I've know I've heard that about the Walmart. They said that I've heard that they don't treat their employees right, which is kind of
No,
fucked
and
up.
they're like literally the richest fucking family in the world, and you're telling me your fucking employee you can't give them any more?
Yeah, and here that I've noticed.
Like
Well,
you're fucking loaded. You have more money than you know what to
yeah,
fucking do with.
that's
Who
true.
the fuck cares?
And we're not saying
Like
I'm
I don't. I wish I had that like throwaway fucking money
shit.
because the people that would be below me would definitely be living good.
I'd hate to say it if I saw if I was rich like them and I
I don't
saw
even want to say below me because I see everybody as equal.
I
I'm
I,
sorry.
I I was gonna say if I seen somebody like that was homeless and I had money like them, I'd give that person $1,000 and be like, here, get a bed, warm place to eat and whatever.
Yeah, well, and that's another thing. I was just talking about this today with my uncle. We was talking about like how politicians have fucking like 12 houses and
Yeah,
shit, and they're so for the people and shit. But the only reason why they donate to charity is for the tax
yeah,
write-offs.
yeah.
They're not. I don't believe that they're really doing it from the kindness of their
No,
heart.
they're doing it because they do it because they want that money back.
They don't want to have to pay in.
Yeah, that too.
The fucking, because of once you make millions of dollars, you have to pay them money.
Yeah,
You got to pay the IRS fucking
yeah, that is true.
money because you made too much. Now you
Yeah,
have to pay in.
if
Fuck that.
that's
I
true.
don't. Yeah.
And a lot of them
Don't
don't
get me
pay their
started on the system,
and a
man.
lot of them don't pay their taxes and they get what is that audited. But yeah, I don't know, man. We've been out here for a good little minute. We had people, they're gone.
Yeah.
Maybe they might
We
come
can dip
back.
out.
I think we're gonna get up off of here and let y'all party hardy, get drunk.
Jeff Hardy.
Just don't pass out. Don't crawl home. Don't fall off the earth, which it'll feel like that. But
Only way you can do that is if it's flat.
well, when you're drunk, it don't seem like it's flat because it's spinning. But we're gonna get up off here. Y'all have a great night. And remember,
Don't do anything gay.
yeah, that too. And remember to stay blessed and enjoy yourself.